celebrating the Italian-American culture that enriches our state. That's what the Mount Carmel Society's annual Italian Festival is all about. This is a 3-day event and it starts later today. This is the 86th year and internationally acclaimed entertainer Deana Martin is back to perform 2 nights of music and comedy. Great to have you with us, Deana.
Thank you very much. It's wonderful to be here.
How'd you get involved with this festival?
You know, it's funny. Well, first of all, I would do anything Italian. I love Italians and a festival. You know, we have great music and wonderful food, a little bit of wine.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, of course. And actually, Carl Speranza, the police chief here, who actually organizes this whole event, came to one of my concerts at Foxwoods, and he brought me some pasta fagioli. And then he asked me if we would come by and do the show. We came last year. We had such a turnout. I mean, it was unbelievable. It was so much fun. He asked if we would come back. So I brought a bigger, better show. It's the Deana Martin Variety Show. So we've got a lot of great guest stars, and it's just going to be so much fun.
And if she looks familiar to you, Deana is the daughter of the legendary Dean Martin. You actually made your TV debut on his show.
I did. I look just like him, too. I'm just smaller. And it was so much fun to sing on stage with my dad. And Frank Sinatra was actually on one of the shows with me, and I got to sing with him, Uncle Frank.
Oh,
and I know it's
amazing.
It's an amazing life. It really is an amazing life.
So is that when you caught the showbiz bug?
You know, I think I've always had it. I've always been, as I say, a bit of a ham. You know, and of course they had me in ballet and tap and acrobatics, and so I just took to it. And maybe that's why I was named Deana Martin. I was meant to carry this on.
That's right, Dean with an A.
Dean with an A, right.
You talked about Uncle Frank.
Yes.
And you wrote about your life in this wonderful book. Yes. Tell us about that book.
Memories Are Made of This, Dean Martin Through His Daughter's Eyes. And it's a wonderful book, and it's about, of course, Dad and me growing up, you know, growing up together and his whole career and what it was like to be his daughter. And I mean, it's my love story to him. You know, he was such an incredible human being, and we're actually making it into a movie. And Bonnie Hunt is writing the screenplay. Joe Mantegna is directing, and the beautiful Miss Jennifer Love Hewitt is going to play me.
And when should we expect this movie?
Well, it's all in the works right now, and we still can't figure out who could play Dean Martin.
Oh, that's true.
It's
well, who would
difficult.
you like to see?
Gee, I don't know, a lot. You know, there have been some names, you know, given to me. Johnny Depp, Hugh Jackman. We just can't figure out who.
He's got to be charming. He's got to be able to sing. He's got to be able to do what else?
It has to be funny, charismatic. You know, have that look in his eye, and it's so tough because my dad was so special. I've never met anyone like him.
What is it about him that people just love? What do you think it is?
I think first of all his voice and how sweet and kind he was. Everybody thinks that if they saw him walking down the street, that they could walk up and say hi to him and that he would be kind. And it's true, he would have been.
What is it that we do not know about your dad?
Well, he was home every night for dinner. You know, I mean, whatever the impression of my father that they had, you know, his gimmick, you know, the drinking and the womanizer, whatever that was.
That wasn't him at all.
That wasn't him. No, he'd rather, you know, come home early, have dinner, play a little pool, and then go to sleep early, get up and go play golf. That was...
He's a real family man, wasn't he?
He was a family man. He was a kind man. And as I say, one of the best parts about him is he was so funny. He was really and truly... He would make this camera look hysterical. You know? You know?
You had a lot of famous people coming through your front door.
Right. Oh, yeah. Everybody was there. And I'm thinking about, well, Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, Andy Williams. And in fact, Andy Williams just did a duet with me on my new Christmas album. Comes out next month. And we sing White Christmas together. So that was very special for me. When I hear Christmas, I think Andy Williams and Dean Martin, of course. And, you know, so, or maybe it would be John Lennon who was at our house, or Ringo Starr, you know, I mean, Jack Jones, Peggy Lee, Judy Garland. You know, you name it, they were all at our home.
And you enjoyed every second of it.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So tell everybody what you're doing right now.
Well, right now, well, as I said, we just completed the Christmas album. I just came back from Capitol Records day before yesterday using my dad's microphone, and he used to record at Studio A at Capitol Records, so that was really overwhelming for me. It was wonderful fun. And then the movie is in the works, and I'm traveling around doing lots of concert dates, and I'll be with Bob Newhart next month, and I was with the Philharmonic.
You've got a busy life.
Oh, yeah, and it's fun.
And you can watch Deana's show this weekend at the Mount Carmel Society Italian Festival at 93 Park Avenue in Enfield. It starts today at 5 p.m. And Deana, you're going to have a great show this weekend. You start tonight, right?
I do, and I'm ready. I'm ready to sing and just have a fabulous time.
All right. Thanks for being with us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
There's more of Connecticut Style coming your way right after this.
You can't beat the memories you gave to me.
Take
Sweet, sweet.
one fresh and tender kiss,
Can't beat the memories you gave to me.
and
Sweet, sweet.
one stolen night of bliss.
The memories you gave to me.
One girl, one boy, some grief, some joy. Memories are made of this